Hey guys, welcome to step 2 and how to paint your cabinets at home and get pro results. Today we're going to be looking at how to prime your cabinet doors. So I first off like to grab a bucket. I make it easy just for cleanup, just to put a bag inside of it, tape the edges of it so the bag doesn't slide down. Grab a brand new mini roller grid, stick it in there, and I like just to tape it to the bucket so that way it doesn't slide around. Then I shake up my primer. We're using Extreme Bond from Sherwin-Williams. It's a super nice primer, just gives a really nice grip and adhesion. So I open up the can, I grab my 3/8 microfiber mini rollers. I love these things. They just give the best finish out of any mini roller that I've found. I pour in my primer, and then I wipe off the edge just because I don't like it to get in the grooves and get all hard and dried up, and then the paint can doesn't close as nice. So there we go, I close up my paint so it stays nice, and I get to priming. Like I showed in the previous videos, I like to lay out my doors on extension ladders. I just find it's a nice, easy way to lay them out and keep them organized. I first like to start off with the fronts because that way, after I'm done with priming the front, I let it dry, flip it to the back, and I can leave them on the backs while I do 2 coats of paint on the backs, let them dry for a day in between, and flip them over to the front. I do that just because if it did mark up the back, it's not as big of a deal as the front. I can just touch up the backs and install them. But as you can see what I'm doing right now, I like to just dip my mini roller and start in the middle so I can kind of work the access off the mini roller before I make my way to the edges. Otherwise, if you just go straight for the edges of the doors, you're going to get runs on the back sides, and just trust me when I say this, don't go for that. Then I just kind of work my way throughout the door, just get every little square inch of the door, prime it really nice, right, nice and thick. Not too thick, but just get every little inch so that way it's all properly primed. Once I'm done priming the entire door, I just go back and I back roll the whole thing and make sure it's all an even paint job. So you see here I'm back rolling and just making sure it's all smooth and laid out as nice as possible, so we can get as nice as finish as possible. We want it to look sprayed without spraying, and this is the closest that you're going to be able to get using all these tools and products. I've been doing this for a long time and have had a lot of experience. As you can see now, I'm flipping the doors over after they dry properly. I use my leaf blower. You can use an air compressor, whatever you got, just to make sure there's not any dust or particles sitting on there, and I get to doing another coat on the back, and after that they're going to be ready for some enamel.